I pray that they someone summon me, I'm the wrong fella. See, I'm the type to hold the grudge, Sarah Michelle Gellar. You say my name once, I mention yours forever. Pistol grip longer than umbrella, make them feel under weather. I pray that they someone summon me, I'm the wrong fella. See, I'm the type to hold the grudge, Sarah Michelle Gellar. You say my name once, I mention yours forever. Pistol grip longer than umbrella, make them feel under weather.
What is good, Gin and Tonic family? Casual here, and we are back with another episode of Chat with CAS. We got our homie Clip Monstar up to bat today. What's going on, man?
What's good, homie?
How's life treating you right now?
Pretty legit.
Staying busy?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. So, obviously we're here. You've been making a lot of music lately. Being on that grind, YouTube grind is one of them. It's one of them weird places where you really gotta get out there and get your own face noticed.
Yeah.
What kind of inspirations do you have from other people, as far as maybe in YouTube or even just in hip hop in general? You know, who inspires you to be motivated?
So really, Joyner Lucas got me back on my shit, really. Because I took a while off of rap and I took the back seat. I went to college, played basketball. I have a whole record label. So I really just been managing artists, really. I was engineering and shit. So I always put my music last, you know?
Right.
Just because I felt like the industry, I felt like my music didn't fit, you know what I'm saying? It was more some bubblegum. I'm in Atlanta, you feel me? So it's definitely a different kind of music.
Right.
But
they got a culture for sure there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What made you necessarily take a break? Did you just feel like, you know, you weren't getting what you were putting into it, or what?
I wanted to be like, I want to do everything, you feel me? I have a problem with trying to control everything. So I wanted to make sure I can manage shit, I can own shit, I can run shit, and basically I wanted to brand the Monstar name.
Right.
So Monstar is actually a record label, but I wanted to brand that name, so I was Monstar everything, and you know the bigger the number, the better, you know.
Of course.
So,
branding's huge. That's what I tell people. I say you get that brand in front of people, and then they find out what's behind the brand, and it all starts to come together. But they got to see it. They got to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's a reason why Coke still spends millions of dollars on advertising. Everybody knows who Coke is, but they still spend millions of dollars on advertisement. That's a reason. They don't want anybody else to come up there taking their league. You know, they slip up one time. That's all it takes. As he takes a sip of Powerade. See, that was perfect timing. It was like I'm sponsored by Coke or something.
Booyah!
But no, that's dope. I really feel the same way about that kind of stuff. Are you working on any specific album or project at this time right now?
I got a new single about to drop called Emojis.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if y'all know me, I got some weird. It's always some different shit going on. You feel me?
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. I think being able to express your creative side is an important thing in music, and I think the more that people decide to be themselves and be unique can really bring the best out of people and what they can create.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
I think people really get limited on that lately.
I feel like everyone's just trying to be like the next big thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like they'll see something that's working for someone else and they try to do it. And just because it worked for them don't mean it's going to work for that person, you know?
Right. It's all specific. It's all, people react differently. They talk differently. Their expressions are different. And that's all going to correlate to everything that you do. So just because someone can do it and make it look easy doesn't mean someone else is going to come in here and knock it down, you know?
Right. Like the reacting shit. You feel me? Like...
Hey, I feel you on that. It's a different place, you know. Some people love someone who doesn't even say anything, which can be crazy, or you can try to do a whole bunch and you know, but it's all to the viewer, you know, it's all perspective. So
yeah,
you know,
nice.
Love to each their own on that. You've been working with a few artists lately. Who's your favorite artist that you've worked with so far? You know, doing music. respecting their grind or hustle, or just seem like they're about it, you know?
Well, I've worked with King Blitz and 100 Koofies, and
Yeah.
I mean, I respect both of their grinds, but they got two different grinds. You know,
Right.
like Koofy's all about just his music. So you see him put out a video like fucking every week of something. Which is amazing because that shit, it takes time to do that shit. You feel me?
No,
So
I
that's
feel you. I
amazing.
see him dropping that music, man. That's crazy.
Like literally every fucking week he drops something. It might
And
be
with
a
videos.
freestyle or yeah, he has something every week, bro. Like you're gonna find something. And then with King Blitz, man, he's just always grinding, bro. Like literally, I remember I talked to him one morning. It was early too. He's like, "Yeah, I woke up at 4:30. I caught this reaction from blah blah blah, blah overseas."
Yeah.
So I was like 4:30. I was like, "Hold up, bro." Like, and he's like, "So Blitz, he got like a whole structure. You feel me? Like he's very business minded, and
Yeah.
like that, I respect that like a motherfucker too."
I can understand that grind from Blitz 100%. Making music and doing reactions and everything. I got Ignite Music Group. It's just an independent music group, bunch of artists, reactors, fans, producers.
Yeah.
Just love pushing the independent wave. Trying to find a different way than the normal wave of structure for the music industry, which needs to die out at a certain time. And it takes all of us to do that.
Yeah, thanks.
But I understand his hustle 100%. There's times I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh, gotta go do this video. I might not even like it, but it's one of those things. It's a grind just like any other job or whatever,
Yeah.
So
Like I'm sure, I'm sure I'll see a reaction or a Koofy's video or a King Blitz reaction within like the next day. Like for sure. Like I'm gonna see it. It's gonna pop up. I'm like, oh, okay, bet. And I'm gonna like the video. I might not even watch the video, but I'm gonna like it just 'cause I fuck with them,
No, I'm 100%
strong.
with you, man. I'm the same way. I think I started joining King Blitz's lives and stuff when he was at like 4,000 subscribers or something like that. See that man where he's at now? It's awesome, man. I just, much love to him for getting on that grind. He's working. People take notice after a while. So
and it was quick too. It was quick.
Yeah, it was. It was, after a few months of that grind, all of a sudden it was like bap, 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 just start laying on each other. It seems like it does that. Once you get to a certain point, it seems like they just start coming on top, one after another. So,
yeah.
We'll go off into a different little route. Everybody loves food. What kind of food is your favorite, man? Come on. What are you eating?
Food. So it's really whatever my lady cook. You feel me?
I do feel you on that.
Because like literally, bro, I fucking hate cooking, man. Like I'll avoid it at all costs. Like,
the cooking part or the cleaning afterwards part? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's more of the cleaning afterwards. Cooking's not bad, but then you look in the kitchen afterwards, you can't cook again until you clean all that. Come on now.
Yeah. I mean, my whole thing is, okay, so I'm cooking, right? And bro, my mouth is getting so watery, bro. Like, so I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna sit here and just keep fucking cooking, bro. Like, I'm about to start eating some shit. Even something simple like ramen noodles, right? Like, I won't even let them shits cook all the way. So I eat them shits while they still crunchy.
This man got the munchies so bad he can't even wait for it to come out the microwave. He's sitting there looking at it, just come on. I'm drooling over here. Sheesh.
But I do fuck with hibachi. Like I eat little chicken and rice. I eat that at least twice a week, man. So,
that's good. So a little bit of healthy eating in there.
Yeah, a little chicken and rice, no vegetables.
Word.
No vegetables, just the chicken and rice.
Hey, that's all you need, man. A little bit of carb, a little bit of meat in there. It'll get the job done.
That's my go-to. So if I got the extra bread to spend like fucking $80, because it's always $80. Got it for me, my lady, and my son. So
yeah.
$80 every fucking time, bro.
Rice and chicken. He's piling it up. I like it though,
thanks.
Man. So I like to ask this question to everybody just because it's always controversial. Pineapple on pizza?
I used to like it when I was young. So when I was young, because my brother liked it, my older brother.
Okay.
So I would just randomly eat it because that's the only choice I had because he didn't buy me no fucking pizza. He bought his pizza and I just ate his shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying now it ain't happening?
I mean, I won't not eat it 'Cause I'm not picky.
All right.
But if I have to order, I'm just gonna get cheese and pepperoni. Call it a day.
Easy.
Dip it
All
in my
right.
little garlic sauce from Papa John's. You know what
All
I'm saying?
right. Better answer than Kyle. He said, "Fuck no." That was his
no.
answer.
No, nah, if it's your like if you got it and I'm at your crib, I'm gonna eat that shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
All right. Yeah, bet. You know, I'm not ordering it every time either. You know, I'm the same way. Pepperoni. If they got that old style pepperoni, those little bit smaller sliced ones that like crisp up, you know, that curl up a little bit. Sheesh. That's what you're talking about right there. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza. People would be crazy.
Yeah, man, shit works out. Pineapple's one of my favorite fruits, and I eat pizza once a week, so fuck it.
Technically, it's mixing in the stomach anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Either way, it might taste different, you know, at a time, but.
All right, so when you're not being conceited and listening to one of your new tracks, because that happens as an artist, you know, you'll sit there and listen to your music because you got to try to figure out what's going on with it. What puts you in the right mood? Who do you listen to? Like when you're by yourself, you just try and get in the zone. You just trying to vibe one time. Who you listening to right now?
Okay, so really, I don't listen to a lot of rap.
Right.
And that's just because I got this fucking chip on my shoulder where I just feel like, you know, I feel like I need to be there. And, you know, it makes me mad every time I listen to a rap artist and I feel like I'm doing something better and putting in more work. So I got a weird little chip on my shoulder for rap. And then plus I feel like a lot of people aren't on my level lyrically. So it kind of irritates me. But literally every day I listen to the song by Lucas Graham, 7 years old. Listen to that shit every morning.
Yeah.
I'll fuck around listen to Mariah Carey, Hero. I'll fuck around listen to Adele. Anything that's not rap, really, I tune in.
Right. A little inspirational, gives you a little bit of lift up. Yeah, man.
It just keeps my life balanced. You know what I'm saying? So,
for sure.
Like I do listen to Eminem a lot, like his older storytelling, where it's, as far as where he talks about his family, his personal battles. Because we all been there, so and to me I could relate so much to it. So I definitely listen to One of Those Mockingbirds or Sing for the Moment. I listen to that shit at least once a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, you got to get inspired in your own art, and obviously people have done it before you are going to be an inspiration to people who pick up a pen nowadays. A lot of things are what you would call recyclable in a new way. You know, there's only so many words in the English dictionary, and there's only so many ways that you can do it. It's just how you do it uniquely yourself, you know. And I think that's what makes music beautiful, is everyone's got a different expression. Even today, after millions of songs go out, you know, we're not putting out the same thing. I mean, industry might be putting out the same thing, you know.
Yeah, the industry put out.
It might be the same 4 chords. It might be, you know what I'm saying. It's that hook. It's whatever. But we're trying to make that change now. So where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? Maybe in music or just in life in general.
My main thing is life versus the music. So in 5 years, I see my house being paid for and working on another property, you know.
Okay.
Hopefully just living off the music. Because right now I have a whole bunch of multiple grinds I do. So hopefully in 5 years it's just music only. And I can just go in the studio, write my shit, lay my shit, know a royalty check coming next month. You feel me?
Yo, how much easier would that be instead of doing 8 different things at one time? Because I feel you, bro. I 100% feel you on that. I feel like I spend most of my time on other things, and then when I finally get in the booth, I get like an hour or 2 at a time. You know what I mean? Especially because I got a 2-year-old, and you know he's almost 3 now, and if he's around, there ain't no quiet time. It's get it done, you know. So I feel you on that.
Congratulations too, man.
Thanks, man.
Kids are a blessing, man.
I agree. I look at him every day, and I'm just like, you know,
I mean,
you better be better than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that's literally my motivation right there. Like literally, that's why I stay so grounded with like real songs, like soulful songs, because my son, that's my motivation. You feel me?
Is that what you have as a son? You have a wife and a son, or?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend, but I've been with her fucking over 10 years. You feel me? So she's been with me since I ain't been shit. So, So that's lit. But yeah, my son, he just turned 5, so you know. I don't get nothing done at home, bro. Like this is the first time, like literally, bro. Like I write most of my shit in the car, maybe
Yeah.
1 o'clock in the morning, and that's really when I can get my writing in. Because during the day, little man's all on me.
I
Like
feel you.
there's no room. And then when I'm not home, I'm at work. And if I'm not at work, I'm at my other work.
Yeah.
So music is very last, but it's my number one thing I want.
Hey, I am 100% feel you on that. Like, we are on the same grind. It seems like it gets put on the back burner, even for other people's music. You know,
Right.
but in the end, that the dividends will pay off because that grind, that work, those connections, that networking, it does matter in the end, even if you don't see it right away. Um, it will make that difference. So keep on that grind. That music will get its time to shine. It's got to have its
Facts.
moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's how I was feeling this year. I was like, you know what? Because one of my artists, he got signed to a pretty big indie label in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, boom, we got him signed. Now it's my turn. You know what I'm saying? Now I can focus back on me. I was putting a lot of energy into him.
Yeah.
And then I started going. I was like, all right, well, shit, fuck this. I'm gonna buy a house. I need to get out of my situation I'm in. So I focused, put music on the back burner again, buy the crib. So now I'm here. And then right when I get the crib, fucking COVID hits, and then I lose all my fucking source of income. My major source of income, I lose that part anyway. And then, shit, I'm over here trying to squeak out a video so I can stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man. I feel you. Last night I just made a song. Me and Charlie guessed out of nowhere. BTS dropped a new song, and their instrumental was like a guitar instrumental, and it was different from them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I'm gonna pick this up and I'm gonna play with it. So we did that last night. I'm gonna drop it at midnight tonight, and see how it goes. But it's just, it's one of those things. It's like if I get time to make music and I got an hour of inspiration, I'm gonna try to get it done when I can. In between whatever. So I'm with you on that.
Like what I gotta do, I gotta call my engineer and set my studio date and time.
I feel
So I'm
you.
like, hey, when's your next opening? He might be like, okay, Wednesday at 8. I'm like, all right, cool. I have to get a beat, write, rehearse by 8 o'clock Wednesday. And
when you
that's
get in there,
the only way I can get it done.
It's business once you get there because money is time at a certain point.
Yeah, fact.
Where I'm sitting at right now is where I'm doing everything at the moment. It is what it is. There's a couple places here in Lansing, Michigan, but you got to feel comfortable where you go. And,
for sure, because your atmosphere is everything when you're making your music. Like your environment you're in, you can feel the vibes. If it's bad vibes, you don't want to be in there. So your atmosphere is everything, especially when you're trying to lay down something, because it starts in your mind. So if you can't even get focused mentally where you're at, it's not gonna come out how you picture it.
Facts. The atmosphere is gonna be in your music, your expressions. Everything is going to follow up into everybody else's ears. So.
Yep.
Do you have anything coming up as far as in the next few weeks? Are you dropping anything? Any new songs? Or are you just planning on
that emoji
pushing?
song that's dropping actually in 13 days.
Okay.
December 4th. December 4th. Yeah.
You're gonna start pushing for that here probably pretty soon, I'd imagine then.
Yeah, I had just made one random post just now. So I made that post. My group chat, they know everything before it's even done. So I'll be sending them behind the scenes shit. So yeah, they already know about it. They know the weird shit that's about to come up.
Hey, keep it interesting. That's the thing, I say it all the time. YouTube is not our friend as far as showing our music to other people, to random people, to anybody. It's not very easy for you just to pop up on someone else's suggested unless YouTube likes you, and that comes with people already liking you. So, do you have any plans here as soon as whenever we can actually do it, getting out and getting these shows done and starting to push out city to city, state to state, and making that van life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely want to go. My first show, whenever we get everything back going, I want to go to Chicago. Because that's where my number one listening is. And I ain't never been to Chicago. So that's where I want to go first. I want to make it happen. I would like to go on tour again. I went on tour last year on the West Coast, but yeah, I mean, it was alright.
Yeah.
It's not what every rapper dreams of. You feel me?
It's day to day. Like it's definitely not, just luxury life traveling. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, because I was like, yo, my goal last year was to go on tour, and I did it. And after I did it, I mean, I met some great people, made good connections, but it was great from the outside looking in.
right.
But realistically, this shit was ass. Bro, it's below par. You feel me?
Hey, if you ain't got them millions of dollars following you, I mean, that luxury of travel ain't the same.
It's not. Bro, so we was on a Sprinter. Bro, this is the funniest shit ever. We was on the Sprinter going to the next city. We pull up to the gas station, and I'm sitting there, and one of the artists behind me is like, yo, did this motherfucker only put in $10? I was like, what you mean? And he said, yo, the motherfucker just put $10 in the pump. I was like, $10? Where the fuck you think we going down?
Yeah, we traveling across the city.
Exactly. And we had to go all the way to, I think we were on the way to San Francisco, which is 7 hours away from where we were. I was like, bro, how the fuck you put $10? Bro, it was hilarious, bro. We're on the fucking Wing It tour.
Yeah, you winging it for real. Shit, right? You forgot gas money and all. He said, we winging it. We're going to get there with droplets left.
I was like, bro, so I asked the other, yo, how the fuck are we supposed to what the fuck? How the fuck
pay for it yourself.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. Man, so I really thought going into it was going to be amazing, and it just wasn't.
Yeah,
but it was cool.
It's an experience.
Cool artists.
Yeah, it's networking, man. It's meeting some people, even if it's in front of 20, 30 people, 100 people, it's being able to make that personal connection. I think that's really where most people's growth starts to come from. That's when you get people going to your YouTube and pushing you and having them follow you and things like that. And YouTube's a crazy place. People do all types of things to get recognition nowadays, it seems like. You name it. Yeah. They'll diss somebody just to diss them. They'll go at a reactor just to get attention. They'll do, you know what I'm saying? It's all about walking the line on YouTube. And in a way, I mean, you have to do something, but sometimes it gets a little gimmicky out there for sure.
Yeah. And then if you do some weird shit, you have to stand on it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta ride it out, man.
Yeah, bro, you can't just go out there talking shit and then shit hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride that shit out. If you're gonna do some weird shit, ride that weird shit all the way out.
Hell yeah, I'm with you on that. All right, well, I think we've made it up pretty through here. I'll ask you a couple more questions and we'll wrap it up. We'll kind of get a little background on you. So, did you always grow up in Georgia? You've been around the country where you've been living at?
Okay, so I know I lived in Wheeling, West Virginia when I was very, very young, but I have no fucking memory of it,
Yeah.
But I know my mom's from there, and I just remember being in just one old ass house. But I was born in Atlanta, and as far as I can remember, I was in Atlanta the entire time, except for when I went to college.
Okay.
I went to Florida for a couple summers, but that was it. So,
is there anywhere else that you want to live? Is there that place that you just want to get that studio and just that's the spot? You know what I mean? Is there a place there is, or is it more of just having it and wherever that is, it's a blessing? You know what I mean?
Just wherever it is, because I ain't really come from anything, so just wherever it is cool,
I feel you on that. Yeah.
I just my ultimate goal is just not to be in debt. I just don't want to be in debt. You feel me? Yeah. So no debt, peaceful. No motherfucking neighbors. I don't want no one around me.
I feel you.
I just want to chill.
Hey, debt's a big thing, and I think a lot of artists go into debt to make their music, hoping and returns of it. And it's something that takes a hold of a lot of Americans, because as soon as you get out of high school, they start coming in the mail. Hey, we'll give you this much money. We'll give you this much money. Before you know it, you already owe however much money to the government, and you ain't got nothing started yet.
Nothing, bro.
Nothing
you
started.
start off negative, bro. Yep. You're in the red.
But
especially if you have a student loan,
yep.
and then get a little credit card to help you out through college. Like, bro, it's all bad. You have to have you have to already be brought into a better situation before you try doing that shit.
Well, what happens is, I think a lot of us kind of get dumped off at 18, It's like,
oh, yeah.
School's over, bro. Go get it. Go figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't, like, our school system as far as, growing up doesn't set you up to be creative or what you are good at, getting you towards that. So, it's kind of up to us to figure that out. And I hope as younger generations, as our generation and stuff, we teach our kids, because I feel like a lot of times, just even the sayings from like us parents, if you don't get good grades, you're not going to do anything in life. That already sets a bad example to them. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things and positivity and stuff that I'd love to see going music and just go to the next generation, period. I think a lot of people start to lose that.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like you're always being tested your whole life. When you're in school, it's like you're constantly being tested, but you're not being taught how to actually live. Like how's the real world like? You don't know because you're just being taught what's in a book. You feel me? You're not really actually being taught how to live your life or how the world works.
It's a social experiment.
So when you graduate, it's like boom. Now what? You
you made it. Now you owe me money.
Right. And if you want to get even smarter, you could go to college and pay more.
Right. In hopes that you take a degree that's going to do something for you.
Yeah.
If you're not a doctor, if you're not getting one of them big degrees, you're going in there for sociology, you're going in there for whatever, your degree might not pay you off for another 15 years. It's crazy, man. But we'll go ahead and wrap this up, man. This was awesome. I appreciate you being here. Make sure everyone goes over to his channel. It'll be down in the link below. Subscribe. Check out his music. Go play it anywhere you can. I'm assuming you got it on Spotify and everything also.
Yeah, everywhere.
Awesome.
Everywhere.
Go check it out.
I got a whole album. I got a whole album that's not even on YouTube called Open Casket. So This was before I even hit the YouTube platform. Because, I'm still relatively fresh to all the YouTube shit.
Right. So. And that's a different world here, man, for sure. Well, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it. I feel like we had a good talk. I respect the grind. I know exactly how it is doing 12 million things at one time, getting 8 things almost done, and just need to complete a few different things.
Almost.
So, if y'all enjoyed this, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, comment, hit that bell. It's all free for you. It means everything to me. If y'all want more of this, please let me know who else you want on the channel. Like I said, make sure you go support him, any independent artist or any artist that we have on here in general. The main focus is to give any spotlight and any new fans over to their music. Like I said, we don't have huge marketers that are out there pushing it to the masses. It's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to us on the grind to make that difference. So make sure you go show that love. Appreciate everyone being here. I'm Casual. He's Clip Monstar. We're out of here.
Appreciate you.
It's deeper than what's on the surface. You're drowning away trying to stop this. You fuck with the king, then you fuck with the monster. And in the sea, I'm the Loch Ness. 10 men leave them heartless. Megalodon when it's eating time. Don't clash with a titan, I get this shit cracking. Put tools to his neck like we Frankenstein. Just know that I'm fucking with Blitz. Homie, it is what it is. He is the king and I am the troll. Don't let that shit be water under the bridge. Undisputed like I'm standing in skip. Yeah, I talk shit, but a cool guy. Only 9 you ever held with a shoe size. Man, I'm packing more cans than a food drive. You a moon pie. It's like you hold shit when you type. Literally, you are our cap. I just keep raising the bar. You don't wanna see me high jump when we meet on the track. Simple as that. Barry Bonds right off the bat. You take a step and it's over. You are a parody clip. It's a paradox. Step in my field, I will turn into clothes.